was a billionaire who even cried on TV. Yani vile watu wamekula pesa yake. Why watu unasema 1 million? Mama wote watakuwa na leso.
Did you listen to the Hot Breakfast this morning? Here's what you missed.
5 votes after
Festus.
the opinion polls showed that he was way in the lead.
Tell us about who conducted the opinion polls first. Hata kabla nikusalimie.
There were some various people conducting the polls there. So it was not one maybe someone who conducted. It was many polls those were conducted there.
And you were in the lead?
Yeah.
Festus, how much did you spend in the election?
1.1 million.
Where? What did you spend it on?
Campaign materials. If you call people so that you can sell your agendas, you need to facilitate them with fare to go back to their places. I had some initiatives that I was running there, like buying revision books for the primary schools there. I took some students to a technical there. I was the one catering for them. So such initiatives are the ones that made me utilize that money amount.
And Festus, is it true you only had 5 votes in the end?
Not at the end at all, but those are just rumors.
Oh, okay.
But 5 votes was from my polling station, my home. Yeah,
5 votes.
5
And in
votes.
total, how many did you have?
I had 110 votes.
110.
Yes.
And the winner had how many?
Around 3,000.
Ulidanganya na mtu
So sasa ukiwa pale Mbeu ward, do you look at people in the eye and you're like, you want to find out, did this person vote for me? Ama ukiona ameangalia chini unajua basi huyu hakunivotia.
Obvious, when you meet with someone, if maybe he or she never voted for you, there's a way you can know.
Like a body language.
Yeah, the body language maybe tries to escape from you,
But, okay, are you angry now, Festus? Or are you seeing this as a learning process? Can you learn from this, or are you bitter after spending 1.1?
No, at first I was very bitter. That's when I recorded that video that went viral. I was very bitter about our people because I had spent much. Now they have denied me the votes, But now I'm very okay. I don't have problem with them. At least I've been mentored by so many people. I've been called by so many people, given advices on how to go about it. Personally, my party leader, Kalonzo Musyoka, called me, told me, Festus, this is not what you should do. Just focus, and this is what I went through also. So just focus and know one day you will take it. Yeah, so up to now, if I get an opportunity, I just take to my people. I have no problem with them at all.
Are you going to run again?
Yeah.
Utasimama tena?
Yes.
Uko Mbeu?
Uko Mbeu.
Same place?
And God willing, at a position ya juu kidogo. Because now, I know where the mistake was.
Where was the mistake?
Some people misleaded me maybe, and the money, the opponents had money. And people there were cheated with money. People there have nothing to hate, like food. So when they are given 1,000, they forget about good person that they should vote on. They end up voting for bad person. So what I'll do is I'll start as early as now, giving people civic education on as to why we should vote good leaders, despite of a leader of having not money, having not maybe enough money, or if I don't give you money, it's not a guarantee that you should not vote for me because I don't have money.
I don't know if you watched JKL last night, huh?
Yeah.
You watched it, huh?
Yes.
Where, Toto and George Nene and Timothy, they didn't spend much money.
Yeah.
They didn't
And they won.
And they won.
Depends with the regions also. Like my area, the people that run there have a lot of money.
Where do they get it from?
They are business persons, So there, if you don't have money, people most likely are not going to listen to you. You must have something to give them. Like if you can see the day of voting, so many people were stranded there. They never voted. They were just waiting people to buy votes for them. That's a very big mistake that of people doing there.
Oh, so people didn't get into the polling booth until they're paid?
Yes.
So what happened? Because you can't do that on voting day.
No, you can't.
Now, the most majority, the turnout was very low because people were just waiting politicians to go and buy those votes from them.
But Festus, look, let's face it, huh? If you had
even if you
110 votes,
yes,
and now you want to seek a higher seat than MCA,
and you're saying people in that area like their votes being bought, how are you going to go about it?
That's why I've said what I'll do is give my people civic education on how to go about it. Let them know it's not all about money. It's all about good leaders.
But Festus, you're saying
governance.
you're starting now for 2027.
Yes.
Aren't you going to spend money doing all this civic education? How are you going to do it?
Obvious, as per now, I have nothing because, as you saw there, my account was zero. Now, I'll collaborate with well-wishers, maybe people who mean good thing to our area there, so that we know how we can carry it.
But Festus, you know how Kenyans move on, eh? You know what?
Because if you start telling someone a story 5 years before, by the time now the election time comes 2027, then you hear something new. Sama who Festus analudia mambo kutoka 2022.
Festus, maybe politics is not your thing,
Or maybe you're going about it differently or wrongly.
I don't
Have you
think
thought
so
about
because I've been into leadership since I was in high school. I was the president there in Kemachi Secondary. I went in the University of Eldoret. Still, I was the student leader there. We were even able to form an organization of all Meru University students called Mekusa. I was the SecGen. We took a petition there in the county assembly. The needy students was given around 5 million. So from that time, actually, it's the community that proposed me to vie.
When were you in campus? How long ago?
From 2016.
When did you graduate?
2020.
Oh, so it's recently.
Yeah.
But the school environment, it's like Jeff used to be a scout. Doesn't mean he can be an army commander. Unaelewa?
Yeah, that's true.
A lizard can't be a crocodile out here.
Kwa ground.
Vitu ni different. But it also takes a bit of time and effort. Now, let's say now the three of us, me, Jeff, and Tosh, are head of content dissemination from Latvia.
Yes.
Now, just campaign to us. Tell us, now you've met us, what would you tell people? Just hypothetically, just give us what you want to bring change.
I want to change leadership for Beu because the leadership that is there is not good for us. One, I have 3 things that I want to prioritize. One is education. I want to change education because one thing is education is the key. If we have at least one person from every household who has at least a certificate, a diploma, that household will be changed. Now, in terms of the hospitals and agriculture and infrastructure, those are my key areas that I will target. And I started as early as I was doing my campaigns there, taking students to those technical schools, buying books for revision books for those students there. So, you see, even if I was not in that position, still I was chipping in and trying to see how our people can help from that.
Now,
if you see like roads, you see many politicians have those people that fund them. And if you are funded by your project of maybe some business persons, once you're there, you must reward them. And by rewarding them is like you're given the tender for maybe to do a certain road. Once you're doing that road, you won't do it to the standard way, the way it should be. Unaenda tu unalima kama shamba. But now this politician is a friend of yours. Hautauliza, utaenda tu unalipwa. But now look at ile services zenye imepatiano pale. It's not good for our people. So kama ni barabara, for me, I was mainly kwa project ya community. Such that nikienda pale kama ni barabara inalimwa to the standard. Kama ni barabara mali nafaa kuwekwa karavati inawekwa maram na inalipwa vile inafaa. I even spent my help high and saved since I was in campus second year. Yeah. There were some roads there ilikuwa inatusumbua sana, president and launch it, but haikuwa imetengenezwa. So I had to organize the demonstrations. I was very influential there. So nilikuwa nasema lazima tusikike. So by that time nikaona we are using money even for demonstration. So nikaona nikikuja kwa siasa lazima pia nitahitaji pesa. So that's why I started saving my help small that I was getting plus the business that I was doing kidogo hapo campus. That's when I started saving as early as now. As that time, yeah.
So ni pesa help ndio ulisave for campaigns?
Help kidogo, then the friends chipped in, of course, the family kidogo wale walikuwa nao nini. And then my mistake where also came my relative aliamka pia akasema anasimama.
Oh,
your relative?
What, yes. A cousin or
so
uncle?
My cousin. After nimepiga campaign for 3 years, then she came and said, I'm going for this.
So she's the one?
No.
No worry. You know, in life,
yeah,
you have to just keep trying. Uchungu utasikia siku ya kwanza, but you never know what's happening ahead, so you try again.
Me, I thank God because now I learned through the hard way, you know, like putting all my resources there, putting all my energy there, and then these were the results, you know, was not pleasing. So at least I have some lessons that I now have.
What do you do, Festus? What business or what do you do?
No, I was teaching in a technical Karumo technical contract. From there, I went into campaign full time. So I had to resign.
Are you going to go back to teaching or?
So right now, there's no vacant there. I called the principal, told me there's no vacant there. So right now I'm jobless. Right now I have nothing to do. Right now I have nothing. So it's just a new start.
Na accounting. Have you ever opened a tap when you don't have water? Then you is that how the account is?
Account is empty size. Zero. Yeah. One has 15 bob, the other one has, I think.
Acha nikutumie nini 85 ufike 100.
85,000.
85 bob.
Oh. Maybe Jeff will make it 85,000.
At least makasiriko imeisha.
Imeisha saizi. I'm very okay. Kana najua watu wangu pale. I know. They are not bad people. It's only they were influenced na hiyo kitu kidogo. And now tutachange hiyo maneno kabisa. I won't give up.
You won't give up, eh?
I won't give up.
And when you walk down the streets of Mbeu, is it?
Yeah, Mbeu.
See?
Yes.
Maybe now you can conduct your own opinion poll. Those people who are looking aside when they see you.
And then those people.
By then, bona huku nipigia kura, then you get that data pole, and then you start talking to them. Initiate projects without your own money. What will happen in 2027?
Yes.
Yeah, sure. That's what I will do. At least now I'll get in touch with people, direct people, you know, not sending people to tell you how ground is. Najua watu wengine wanakudanganya. Mheshimiwa ground inasema ni wewe. Like that day of voting now, mimi nilirauka asubuhi sana, I went to my polling station. Going there nikapata watu manaiba wako hapo, relatives wako hapo, wakiniona wananiambia papa ni wewe sasa. You are the one now. So I knew in that polling station I have to, because it's my bedroom.
Yes.
Nikatoka hapo sasa, I went to other polling stations kupiga round. Jioni ikafika sasa time ya kuhesabu kura. That's when I was surprised. Nikasema let me go to a primary school down there, nisikizie sasa hizi zingine nitapata kwa simu watu wakiniambia. So first I called my first agent. Was from father hand there, and asked him, how about there? Akaniambia, hey, here things are not good. You have 2 votes. Nikamwambia, no, you don't know what you're saying. 2 or 200? He told me 2. Mbili. Nikamwambia, no, just say it in Kimeru. Maybe you don't know what you're saying. Told me yele. Then when I realized, nikahang simu sasa, nikajua hapa ni kubaya. So I knew what will console me is my bedroom now. I called the person in charge there. Zimehesabiwa how many? 5. That's where my family voted, my friends voted there. Then nikarealize hapa ni kubaya sasa. So nikaona hata hapa tano
kwa bedroom
sasa.
Na marafiki wa hiyo area ni wangapi? Familia yako iko na watu wangapi toto?
Kuna wale walipigia hapo ni around 7.
So at least 5 of them came through.
Yeah.
5 out of 7.
You never know, because there are maybe loyal friends also.
Some loyal friends,
yeah.
Yes.
So from that point nika decide I won't stay here now. Hizi sihesabiwe kama naona na hizo nasikia vile ziko. No, I said no, let me go. Kachukua boda, I went to my house. So nikasema nikufuatilia kwa mtandao.
Sasa taling yako si unafanya na kibiriti weka. Which primary school you put 2 matchsticks? Hii hakuna haja calculate.
So it's from that point nikarealize nimechezwa. Nikubaya. Until that time there are some guys calling me telling me, "Hey mheshimiwa, we voted for you. Tuko hapa tu makakitu. Tuko hapa mtaa tu makakitu." Nikasema pana. Nikazima simu nikaona nitaongea vibaya hapa sasa. So nikajaribu kulala. I was unable. Because nikiangalia sina job.
Na kwa ndoto ukiingia ndoto sasa uko kwa VX. Na unajua vizuri.
Kwa ndoto na watabado nagawa pesa.
Inabidi uamke.
Kwa ground niseme hapana. So 3 in the morning, that's when nikachukua, I have a TikTok account yangu. Nikachukua nikarecord ile video nikasema maybe I'll feel better. And after recording that video, it's when it kind of viral. So I went through the comments, nikaona people encouraging me, people maybe,
There's a lesson to learn there, my friend. There's a lesson to learn. And now people know you. Now people know you more. Now you're famous. So maybe,
Yeah, just praying to God and told God, hata kama nimelose, wacha nisilose kila kitu.
But you can also advise, and it's not also just for politics. In life there's always a win and a loss. Some people win, some lose, some go draw. Unaweza advise what who have gone through situations almost similar to yours of like total loss and over expectations that went the other way. Najua unaweza kuwa better position to advise.
Yeah, and that's why hata naambia my youth sasa, when maybe unakuja kwa politics usikuje umeka 100%, you have to get this. Kwa mashindano yote there must be a loser and a winner. So you need to be in a position to adjust yourself and know the way to go. Then if you're investing, you don't invest everything. That's what I've learned. You don't invest everything. Sana into politics. Because politics, people watakudanganya kwa macho tu. Ulikuwa unaenda unapata kikundi na kuambia kuja saa 5. Kumbe saa 6 kuna mtu mwingine wameshedule kukuja. So that's why wanawapanga tu hivi. And the same thing watakwambia. The same thing mtu mwingine ataambiwa.
Sema ground imekukubali
round.
At 12 o'clock ground imekubali mtu mwingine. At 1 ground imekubali. Yes, there are some places boda guys don't buy reflector jackets or t-shirts. So on Monday you wear Jeff Koinange for MCA. Tuesday you wear Nico Diambo for MP. Wednesday you wear
Tosh Collins.